We begin with a day dedicated to looking forward and giving back. In Colorado, you are already showing up big time.
So what this is next to us, this is the running total of how much has been donated already today on this Colorado Gives Day. And looking at the big screen there, we just topped $40,400,000 to your choice of more than 3,000 nonprofits.
This is about our communities. So at the end of the day, it's not just about the money, but it's what the money facilitates. And the money facilitates services to help individuals and our communities meet their goals and live their best lives.
Now, one of the local organizations receiving donations from this Colorado Gives Day is Restorative Denver.
Denver 7's Micah Smith joins us live now. And Micah, this organization helps families have some tough conversations.
Jacqueline and Shannon, one of the first lessons we learn as kids is how to say sorry and how to forgive. But what if someone does something to you that changes the course of your life? I talked to a man that's seeking forgiveness, a mother who forgave, and an organization that's bringing both sides together.
I think this is the summer of '93. We were just kids out, man.
Just a few months after this picture was taken, Ciro Smith's life changed in a major way.
On March 22nd, 1994, I was involved in a gang fight in Montbello on Uvalde and Olmsted. And Dante was killed in that fight. I was responsible for his death.
After killing Daniel Dante Ross at just 16 years old, Smith was sentenced to 48 years in prison.
In the early years, I didn't have any feelings about anything.
But after the shooting death of a cousin's son, Smith says he was overwhelmed with feelings.
That was a pivotal point for me, hearing the pain in her voice and just knowing that I did that to someone else's mother.
At the time of his sentencing, Ross's mother wanted nothing to do with Smith, a sentiment he understood. But someone else did want to talk to Ciro Smith.
Yes.
Miss Charlotta Evans.
You know, I'm mama.
She wrote every juvenile in there. I still have my letter.
December 21st, 1995.
Evan's 3-year-old son, Kason, was killed in a gang-style shooting. Days later, she saw one of the shooters, 15-year-old Raymond Johnson, for the first time during a pretrial hearing.
When I walked into the courtroom, looked at this baby, 15-year-old, scrawny, little boy.
Years later, when Johnson was no longer a teen, Evans talked to Johnson face-to-face about him taking her son's life, launching a lifetime of restorative justice work, inspiring statewide legislation and local programs like Restorative Denver along the way.
There are cases that we really don't need to take through the traditional criminal justice system.
Denver District Attorney Beth McCann says the program is a partnership between her office and the Conflict Center, offering community-based restorative justice alternatives. In the second year of the program, 149 people were referred. 107 completed the program. Those cases have been dismissed and sealed, giving victims a voice and defendants a chance to make amends.
From writing a letter of apology to restitution.
Evans says her restorative conversations gave her inner peace.
Going in as a victim, you come out as a survivor.
I think it's a good thing.
After spending 23.5 years in prison, Smith says he hopes one day he can apologize to his victim's mother.
I'm not.
Right now, Restorative Denver can take 10 cases a month, but the program is receiving more referrals than it can handle. With more funding, the program can add more staff and expand. They're hoping that's exactly what happens through generous donations on this Colorado Gives Day. Shannon.
Powerful stuff, Micah. Just one of the many worthy organizations you can donate to, and the website you can use to do that, coloradogivesday.org. So all throughout the newscast, right at the bottom of your screen, we'll have updated totals on how much money's been raised.